This is another great day that the Lord has made, and we choose to rejoice and be glad in this day. We're talking about love because we're in the month of February. Everybody's going love, love, love. And I have my beautiful, beautiful daughter, like they say, she is one, and her name is Nicole Ashedu. I had to allow her help me out with the pronunciation so I don't make a mistake. You're really welcome to Pass It On with Debbie. Thanks for giving me this opportunity to have this beautiful conversation with you.
Thank you for the opportunity too.
Okay. Today I want to ask about love languages. So before we go for that, can we just tell the viewers the 5 love languages if you know them?
Okay, there's words of affirmation.
Yes.
There's physical touch.
Yes.
There's receiving gifts.
Yes.
There's quality time.
Yes.
And then there's acts of service.
Oh, wow. I want to ask this question now. So do you really know your own love language?
Yeah, I do. I found out when I was in school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's acts of service.
Now, so when you were in school, were you in primary school, secondary, or university?
University.
Oh, wow. That means recently. So she found out recently. That's interesting. So if you found out recently, have you ever had this conversation with your parents about it?
No, I haven't.
You said, no, I haven't. Why?
It's not something... It's not something a lot of people are used to.
Okay.
It's not an idea a lot of people are familiar with. So walking up to them and saying, oh, my love language is this, please adapt accordingly.
like that. It's adapt.
No, I haven't had that conversation yet.
So would you want to have that conversation?
Yes, I feel like it will help us, the both parties involved, to relate better. Yeah.
Before we came on, you said that you thought the love language was mainly for those in relationship, intimate relationship.
Yeah.
And so now that you found out that it's for everybody, it's for every relationship, means your friends, parents, your siblings.
Yeah.
And so how do you feel having this knowledge now?
Okay. Having this knowledge means that we can understand people better. Every single person has their unique qualities and abilities. So if you take your time to observe and then pick out what you notice in someone, it will really go a long way in building that relationship. Whether friendship, parent-child relationship, or
intimate relationship.
Intimate relationship.
Yeah, it's so true because thinking about it, I'm wondering. I never had that conversation with my mom, and thank God she's still alive. And I'm gonna ask her, so what do you think about my love language? And then I can tell her what I feel hers is. Let her correct me. And why do you think it's necessary for us to understand each other's love language, especially parents, children?
Parent, children. It's really necessary because some actions that people may make, if you don't have this understanding, you will not know why this person is doing this. So somebody, let's say for a parent now, they might always be like, oh, go on, you can do it, you can do it. That is not helping me. Take me to the court. Let's go and practice. It's not you can do it. So having that understanding really helps both parties. Yeah,
because some children will tell you, oh, my dad was never there, my dad never did this, my dad, and then the dad is like, I paid school fees, I paid rent, we went to church together, I
gave you food,
and then the child is saying, no, but you were never there, which means that child is indirectly saying, my love language is quality time. I want to spend some quality time with you, go to the court, like you said, play the games and all that. Now, yours is acts of service. What do you think about physical touch?
I'm not such a fan.
So you
Only when necessary.
So you see, that's why the conversation is important for us to have with our children, because you can imagine we mothers, we like to do the gummy. So your mom comes like, oh, Nicole.
No. Thank you. No, please.
You see, and I was having this conversation with another young girl today, and she was like, auntie, no, physical touch is not mine at all. I can, and she said, you know what, I don't mind being in the house with someone, with having conversation, but all those huggy. Then the other thing, I have another child who has, like I said to her, so what's your younger sister's love language? She said, number one is physical touch, and it's so true, because you just see her when you hug her, she gives you this bear hug, like, oh, you know, and it's so nice. So it's important that, you know, for us parents, I want to say that I know that some of us that are older, you will say, oh, you know what, our parents never had this conversation with us, but knowledge is power. That's why we're having this conversation. In this season of love, we want you to take out time to find out what your child's love language is. So you can, you know, have that conversation with your child. It's important that we do that. So now, what about your friends? You know, now let's take it to your own friends in school while you were in school. Things you found out in school, did you like also know about your friends, you know, their own love language?
Yes. So I have very peculiar friends. So some of them might like acts of service, but I know one of my friends, God's words of affirmation, you just have to tell her. Once you tell her, it's done. Like, she will do anything that she puts her mind to it. So it's just understanding them, how they work, how they operate, how they think, understanding their thought process, what they're considering in this kind of situation or in any situation, and then being able to it's the nail on the head.
Wow, it's important. Like parents, we cannot overemphasize this conversation. It's time that we have it with your male children and your female children. It's important. Now I want to ask, are there small actions that your parents are already doing in the house that like, okay, they're speaking my language in this particular word? I don't know why she keeps laughing. So
so there's something my dad always does. That's the one thing I will always like. Anytime we go to the supermarkets, he always, mostly it's because we want to buy one specific thing. But if any of us, me and my brothers, we just happen to enter the store with him and we just pick anything, he will pay for it. He will pay for, and even if it's something so expensive, as far as you came out with him and you want, is this something you want? You will pay for it. And I love that, because I may not have the money. Even if I do have the money, it's also good for him to be able to buy me something. And I really like that. I won't lie. I really appreciate that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you see, and so we're saying that as children, they also see the little things that parents do, and they really, really, appreciate it. And as a mother, I want to say that there was something that happened 2023 that like all the children, they gathered and they did for me. Like, it was so nice. So every time when it's my birthday, I'll do worship. So that particular year, my niece-in-law, the oldest of them, now decided to talk to everyone that I've reached out to, even my own daughter, even the ones that have stayed with me, and they all contributed, and they gave me this beautiful birthday celebration. They did a photo shoot, they did spa, then they did dinner, and I felt so loved. Like, it meant that they were so thoughtful. Like, everything they did, it meant they were really paying attention to me. So the thing about love language, like she said, her dad, she goes to the shop with her dad and he just pays for it. The joy, and I love what you said, that the fact that you came out with him, and you see, like, he's showing, I appreciated that you came out with me, and now I want to do something for you.
Yeah.
And that's an act of service. So no matter how much parents you're doing, no matter how little, let me tell you, your children, they appreciate it. And we want to just say thank you for the love. And so do you have anything to say to parents as we round up?
Okay. Just take out time to get to know your kids or your children, because it actually goes a long way. It helps them to be more expressive. They can come to you for anything if they're going through anything at all. And you being the number one person after God that they come to, it really, really has a really good effect. So yeah.
Oh, yes. She said it all. Like, she said it. Parents, let us hear. So thank you guys for watching. We want to encourage you to please, please, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, yeah. Then like it.
Yeah.
Leave a comment and just share. As we share love with you, we want to encourage you to pass on some love this season. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.